Hello everyone. Welcome to the fourth episode of the C Unraveled series. Today we are going to learn that how to create half pyramids using obviously C programming language. You would be wondering what these half pyramids are. I may not show you the output beforehand so that you can see how it is built straight ahead and not focus on the output and enjoy the journey. So I would simply write half pyramid dot c. So as always, first thing is going to be include stdio dot h, then int main. Now we will be declaring three variables, which are int I, comma j, comma rows. Giving you a little definition of what pyramids are in C programming language. Like whenever we hear the word pyramids, the first thing that may appear in our mind is the pyramids of Giza. And these are nowhere near them. Because first of all, pyramids are 3D structures, but here in C programming language, they are simply 2D structures. And they are not of some real use, but they are a great way to practice the loops and understand their working. And many find it interesting, so I'm here to tell you how to create them and satisfy your curiosity. Because if in case you end up teaching any of your colleagues or friends that how to work with loops, etc., then they may not really be confused if you make them understand using it. So now we have to put a for loop, and obviously I is going to, but no, we will not put it as 0 here. I said there are exceptions multiple times. I won't say most of the time, like multiple times where you have to keep I equal to 1 or many other values also. Also, we'll change the suffix increment operator to prefix increment operator. The difference is the suffix one updates the value after giving the value for I. Like when the value returns, after that it will increase. But the prefix one will start incrementing as soon as the loop starts. So now we have to put another loop. That's why we created the variable j. So j is equal to, here the value would be equal to I, or simply 1, because currently I is equal to 1 only. J, and also with rows I had to put this, this, because we want the value of I to be less than or equal to the value of rows. So again here also equal to, now we'll put I here because now value of I would be changing. Now again j, and I would bring it here. Now you would be wondering what we have to do. Simply write printf. I will first show you how to create the star half pyramid. There isn't much difference. Let me show you the star one first. After that, I'll show the other ones. So I'll put a star and space. Star is simply a reference to asterisk. There is nothing special there. Now let's exit this for loop, and now we will write printf and next line. You have to put it also in inverted commas. or in quotation marks. Now return 0. Now save it, and now let's run it. So to run it, GCC half pyramid dot C. Now dot slash a dot exe. So let's enter the value 5. And as you can see, this is what a half pyramid is. As I said, it is simply a right angle triangle. As you can see it. And also we entered the number of rows. So as you can simply observe that there are 5 rows. The same, like currently we made it with star, asterisk or star. We can also make it with numbers. So I'll simply do it for numbers also. Let's use another variables a, b. Let's only use a and b and just take the rows same for all of them. So I'll also put some, like, let's do one thing. Now I'll write here star pyramid. There is also a full pyramid. Like currently these are the half pyramids. Let me also write half here. There are also full pyramids which are simply, you can say, mirrored of half pyramids. I would be making it next week in a video, because on this Sunday I would be releasing a video on arrays. I'm telling in advance because it is a topic that holds great importance. Like, you would be seeing that how important it is in later videos. For now I'm just telling you. So we have given the variables needed. Now I would be creating a number one, so I'll write here number half pyramid. And now we would be writing, we don't need the rows because the value would be same. So for a, and again here would be rows, and obviously an equal mark and a prefix operator, prefix increment operator. For now, like, you can't see the difference between them that clearly. Later on I'll create a separate video on operators alone. Like previously I explained them just with an overview, but later on I would be creating video where I would be telling properly what operators, their types and how they are different, although they look similar. Now again for, wait, I didn't realize I have to put the value 1 here. I didn't realize that I didn't do that. 1. Now here j, not j, b. Now here would be I. Wait. Also here I had to put A. It may get confusing sometimes. That is confusing for me, although I practiced it. So it is obviously going to be confusing when you are creating like almost same things in the same program. Like, you wouldn't also get confused if you are following my method of creating programs when using multiple loops, because even I am confused sometimes at what I am doing. Okay, so now it's turn for print f. Now we would be using %d because we want it to have numbers. And now I'll write j. And now again here would be printf. and next line operator. So let's save it. Let's go to this. Now again GCC half pyramid.c and this. And I don't know what the problem is. Bro. Let's take it above because it is again going to be common to all. Let's save it. So now if I write 3, it is only working until that point. Let's again do GCC. At least now it should work fast. That's weird. Okay, maybe it's an indication that there is no advantage of working like this. So I'll make slight changes, not much. Like really slight changes. And that's it. And I'll also cut it and put it where it belongs, which is we enter. Okay, so now it's time for our rows 2, V 2, and now we also have to change it here as an obvious fact. Now save it. Okay, now let's do GCC again. And why is it still lagging? It isn't supposed to be like this. Ow. That is being too slow. Okay, yeah, I don't know what the problem is, but let's just take this code. Let's make different files for him. So I'll again make it rows. Let's save it. Okay. Save it. Now let's create another file. Like I can rename it. So I'll rename it to star half pyramid.c. Now I'll create num half pyramid.c. Now again include and then stdio and then int main and paste and return 0. A. Okay. I was making mistakes which I only realized when I created a different file. These could be the problems that were there. Like, I don't know. And I won't like to know anymore because I have created a different file. That was the problem. And now I have realized it. Okay, no problem. Star. As you can see, here is the star one. Now if we go with, now I'll write num. Now if I put 3, as you can see, I didn't put a space here, that's the problem. Let me put a space and we would be good to go. So I'll do it again. Now I'll put 5 and as you can see, wait, okay. I'm making mistakes for some reason I myself do not know. But okay, it's how coding is done. As you can see now there are 5 rows. But the thing is here the numbers are like 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there is, you can say, a variant of num half pyramid which follows a different series than this one, and it is called Floyd's triangle. So I'll create a different program for it. So Floyd triangle dot C. Again here include stdio.h int main. Now we have to write int row comma I comma j, and we have to write number here. So number is obviously going to be 1. As the first number we would be using in Floyd's triangle is 1 only. Now again the same printf. So printf, enter the number of rows, then scanf %d ampersand rows I forgot to put a comma, sorry for that. At least I realized before it was too late and I was confused. So for, now obviously I would be equal to 1 once more. Ow. Then I should be less than or equal to rows again. And again prefix required. And again a for loop. So J1, J count should be less than or equal to 1, I, and then again a prefix 1. The difference is going to be here. Okay, wait, we did not require the I to be in the prefix form here, and suffix is to be used here. The difference is, now I'll give printf %d, okay, %d space comma, and now we have to give number. Okay, and now we have to add a prefix increment operator to number so that the value of number keeps increasing as the loop proceeds further. So this is it. This is how we create Floyd triangle or Floyd's triangle, but I just wasn't feeling like using. So okay, so right, Floyd triangle. um did I do something wrong? Because it doesn't seem to have gone wrong somewhere. Let me check the code so that I know if it is wrong anywhere. Okay. Ow. So let's write the value. Let's go for 4. And as you can see the difference, let me make it bigger. You can see the difference between this and this. This is what a normal number half triangle looks like, and this is what Floyd triangle looks like. Here all the elements began from 1, but here the counting is proceeding as it does in mathematics, and there is no repetition of any number. This is the simple difference between Floyd's triangle and our number half pyramid. This could be a question that would be coming in your C programming examination. Could be not. I can't be sure because I'm not the one who created your question paper. And now there is one last half pyramid form which is widely known, and it is of the alphabets. There are also full pyramids as I mentioned before, and I would be featuring them in the next week episode. I was about to say next episode, which wouldn't have gone that way because I'm not thinking of doing it in the next episode, as the next episode has been taken for arrays specially. I would simply copy paste this code, copy, because there are only going to be slight changes and I don't want to waste your valuable time. So here there wouldn't be any rows. Then comes char, and char input comma alphabet equal to uppercase A, because we know that alphabets begin from A. Now here we would be changing C and there would be some slight differences. Like previously we were asking what rows the user wanted to print. Now we would be writing enter the alphabet you want to have in the last row. I know it looks a little bit big than what we were usually using, but trust me, it is how it has to work. So here A is less than or equal to parenthesis input equal to A space plus 1, and obviously the prefix increment. Then below that everything would remain same. Then here the things would be changing. So C, and here we will write alphabet. And here we have to give the prefix increment operator for alphabet. I'm not sure that was it supposed to be in this loop or outside this loop. Let me check once. So alphabets dot C. So suppose I want to have E in the last row. How? As you can see, I messed up somewhere, but still it looks good. Nevertheless, it is looking good, and that does matter. Although this could look like a nightmare to multiple. We save. So if I write E, again there was some problem. Let me think what the problem is. Wait, I think here it wasn't supposed to be equal to and was supposed to be minus. Let me check now. This has become more like hit and trial. And I realized I wrote the spelling for alphabet wrong. Yeah, now it's correct. Except the spelling of alphabet, which I'll change now. Save. And suppose you want to have Z as the last one. Although I won't suggest that because it would be creating 26 rows. But I'm ready for this experimental sacrifice. And it happened a little faster than I expected it to be. Okay, so as you can see, it is having each alphabet from A to Z. And simply the number that alphabet holds, such as A holds the first number as it is the first alphabet, so it is written one time. Z holds the 26th number as it is the 26th alphabet, so it is written 26 times. So that's it for today's video. Hope to see you in the next video. Till then, bye.